you to give us that mandate just for the rest of the time until the next board meeting, when we will now see a complete restructuring of the board. What did I say? Well, okay, yeah, thank you. Next AGM, when we will restructure the entire board. You know, I mean, this board is done quite a bit up to now. We want to see to the completion of Pobiman and the KUMASI104.1FM. Apart from a few of the contractors who have disappointed us, the whole idea this time is that we can celebrate Pobiman and the head office come 11th November. Yes, when you go there, the security gates are almost completed. The security buildings, the security posts are almost completed for the two main gates. The two smaller gates, they don't have security posts, only the small gates. But the main two main gates, the old one that we were using when we were building the residence and the offices, the security post is virtually done, and the same with the main gate when you're coming from the main road. The gates themselves, the metal gates, are all already done. Now they're going to put them on the rollers so they can roll, you know. We want to get all of these things done, ideally, so we can celebrate the two projects, Pobiman and head office, come 11th November. As that we just honor this board with the opportunity to celebrate this project, and then the term of the board, you know, comes to close next AGM. So next AGM, the board members will be voting for new board members that will be proposing. So if this makes sense, what I want is that someone who supports this idea wants to, you know, propose acceptance of this resolution will rise and propose, and then we vote, and you know. That's what I put. Is it okay?
Yes.
Yeah.
The rulers of Ghana sports, country sports.
KUMASI104.1FM.
Thank you very much. Thank you for that. That's a good note on which to end this one. But let me assure you that while we are doing all this investment, we still have an eye on the trophies. And let me add that. Okay, I'll get to you. Let me also add the following. Just imagine the past without Pobiman. The bus sets off 5 hours ahead. That 5 hours, I'm told. 5 hours, I'm told. 5 hours ahead of when the training will start. They'll pick the first person, go around Accra, picking people. By the time they arrive at the training pitch, the first person they picked has been in the car for 5 hours. They would have spent so much on petrol. When they close at 5 o'clock, the same way, they will start dropping and dropping. The last person probably will stay in the car for 5 hours. Today, the bus doesn't have to go and pick them. So we don't spend money on petrol. We don't get the players tired. They wake up and they walk seconds onto the pitch. That is the more reason why we expected so much more from them than we are seeing today. You see, they don't have to sit in a bus for hours. And that is why also the coach is able to train 2 times a day. When there are no matches ahead, the coach is able to train 2 times a day because they are all there. This is the way to go. So I agree with what Ms. Ora is saying, that you see, we are laying the foundation, he understands it, the foundation for the future. What we are doing, others will have to do later on. You see what I'm saying? If you recall when Arsenal was spending money building Emirates Stadium, they couldn't afford to buy players. But they knew that what they were doing, others will have to do later on. You know, so the foundation is being laid. Those who went to Morocco, was it or Morocco, when we played there, saw kids being brought by their parents to train at work facilities which we don't have. When you watch a match being played at Arsenal Stadium, Emirates, or Man United or City, don't you feel embarrassed when you compare that to what we see when we are playing at maybe, I don't want to call it any